Hello and welcome to my channel, and if you have already been to my channel, then welcome back. My name is Kalina, and in today's video I'm going to discuss the topic about being seen, and more specifically about is it good to be visible or invisible? Is it good to be more visible or less visible? Is it good to be out there in your particular situation, or maybe it is not such a good idea? Because visibility is a very discussed topic those days, maybe because of all the social media that is available for everybody. And I have seen people really being confused about, should I be visible? Should I show myself? Should I not show myself? How much should I show myself? What are the benefits of showing myself? Should I be scared to be seen? Like, do I need to have fear of being seen? Is it scary? Is it a thing that you should be anxious about? Etc. So, as a PR expert, I took upon this task to clear this out, to clarify in which situations it is going to benefit you to be seen, and in which situations and in which ways it is probably better to stay invisible, or at least less visible, to like maybe restrict a little the visibility that you. So the first question that I would like you to ask yourself is, why do you want to be seen? What is the purpose of the visibility that you pursue? Is it just for fun? Is it just because you want to be popular? You want to be famous? And you think it is a very cool thing? And you think that becoming popular will bring you success and money and things like that? Do you just want to see yourself on a screen or in certain talk shows? Or is it for a specific purpose and for a specific reason? Like, do you have a message to put out there? Do you have a story to tell? Which story will actually help people? Do you have something else that is significant that will require you to become more or less visible? What is it? What is your reasoning? Because that reason will determine if it is necessary and if it's going to be valuable for you or not. Okay? For example, I'm a writer, and I'm actually very uncomfortable with being seen. And in fact, this channel itself right now that I'm on, that I'm creating, it is helping me with my fear of being seen. Because I'm realizing that writing is not just about sitting in a room by yourself and just typing. It is actually about connecting to people. Because when you write a book, when you put it out there, it's going to reach a lot of people. And it's going to reach people beyond the writer's lifetime, right? So, want it or not, you will have certain levels of visibility. And this is something that I really need to become comfortable with. So this is my purpose, together with actually having a good message and actually also trying to help people with this channel. But recently I was on this event that was kind of a networking event. And of course I'm meeting a lot of people there. And there was this one person that when I told him that I'm an expert, PR and mass communications, his first question was like, oh, how can I be seen on TV? How can I get on TV? And I was confused, and I'm like, why do you want to be on TV? And by the way, this person was selling something like online ads or something like this. It is completely unrelated to TV, and it was not for an end customer. It was just something that he probably wanted to. I don't know. So I was asking him how does he imagine himself being on TV? Should he be on a, like, interviewed in some of the morning blogs or something like that? And he was very excited, and he was like, oh yes, yes. And I was still confused, and I was asking him, but why do you want to be on TV? Do your target groups, do your clients watch TV? And he was like, I don't know. And I asked him, what are the people that you're targeting for your business? What are they watching? And he was like, I don't know. So he was kind of confused. He didn't know what was his target group. He didn't know what they are watching, what are their interests. Are they watching primarily online content? Are they actually on TV? Are they watching TV? And if they are, what kind of programs exactly? What kind of shows? He didn't know that, but his first instinct was like, oh, I want to be on TV. And the funny thing is that I gave him my business card, right? And I tried to like move on, and he gave me an advice. I advise you to take the phone number or a business card from the person that you're talking to. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks for the advice. But in fact, I actually don't want to work with that kind of clients that are very unclear on why they want to be with certain level of popularity, but still they want it, like just for the idea of being on TV, but they don't really understand the purpose of it. And the reason why I'm giving this example is because there are situations that you want the popularity, or maybe you think that the popularity is the answer. And by the way, if this person is watching, I'm giving him the answer about should he be on TV or not. And if he still thinks that he should be on TV and that will benefit him, that is great. But the whole approach towards popularity, being seen, should be different. So ask yourself the question, why you in particular want to be seen on some channels, maybe on some shows, etc. Why do you want this visibility? Is it just for the sake of visibility? Or is it because you have an actual message that you want to put out there and you're looking for the most appropriate way to do so? Okay? And another thing that you should think about is when you become visible, when you actually reach this level of popularity, are you targeting the right people who are capable of receiving your message? Are you actually putting out a message that you understand the value of and that is also targeted correctly, that is also directed towards the people that it is really going to help? How exactly are you going to structure this message? Because popularity with all the social media is actually available for everybody. YouTube is a worldwide platform, right? I'm here on YouTube and theoretically everybody can see me all over the world, right? However, there's particular people who will see me. And who are those people? Those are the people who will be interested in my message, right? So it's kind of like going out on the streets. When you go out on the streets, there are many people. Many people. You're going to see many people. And sometimes if it is a big city, it's crowded. But which part of those people? Because theoretically you will see each other, right? They can give you attention, you can give them attention. Theoretically, it's all theoretical, right? But which part of those people are actually going to be, let's say, in some ways connected to you, or interested in a message that you have, or interested in a product or service that you sell, or interested in being partners, like business partners or something else. And if so, what is the way to attract them towards yourself, right? So this is really the whole situation, because imagine somebody that is going out and they're giving flyers. If they do it with the wrong energy, because theoretically, again, there's a lot of people out there, they're going around and just giving flowers with the wrong energy, a lot of those people, they will be annoyed. So theoretically, those people are out there, they're available for you to have some kind of interaction, but if you're doing it the wrong way, they can be annoyed, or even worse, they can be angry. Let's say you try to sell them something on the street, like in a very pushy and inappropriate way. If you do that, a lot of people are actually not gonna receive this well. So again, people are out there, they are available, but what is the right approach? Let's say now you have, let's say, a restaurant, and people that are passing by this restaurant, you're going out there and you have like a samples of your menu on a plate, and you are, inviting people to taste the menu that you are cooking, right? That is going to be much nicer approach. Let's say you're at a place that there are a lot of people, and you have something really nice and really that may seem like a value to them, because you are offering them some samples like food that they can taste, and maybe if they want to have a dinner a little later, they can come to your restaurant. So yes, the people are out there, visibility is available, but you need to find the correct approach, because you don't want to just annoy people, and you don't want to just run into the wrong people. You have certain purpose, right? When we are talking about visibility, you want to be seen, you want to become more popular, there is certain purpose behind it, or at least you should have. So let's get back to social medias. Now, when we're talking about social medias, they're available for everybody. They're available for everybody. You're going to put a YouTube video out there, and it's going to be public. Theoretically, everybody can see it, but who is interested to see it? And there's this other question: how do you make the correct people that this message is valuable for see it and see you? So in this situation, if you have really valuable message, you're sure that is going to be helpful for a lot of people, or this valuable message is not going to only be helpful for a lot of people, but it will also help your business grow, then what is happening? You have the right reason to be visible. So in this situation, let's say that you are a person who has fear of being seen, then you must get over it. You must understand where it's coming from, because you can do a lot of good things with this visibility if you achieve it in the proper way, right? But if you're just after the popularity and you want to be seen and you want to be famous and you want to be popular, and you don't know why, you're not sure if you have a message or not, then maybe you need to think about what is all of this exposure going to do to you, because there is a lot of damages as well, like psychological, and in different ways. Like you need to think about protecting your private information, because there is a lot of criminals out there who can do a lot of bad things with that private information. So more or less it's risk, right? When you put yourself out there, it is more or less a risk. So when I say that people have fear of being seen and that they have to get over it, well, in some ways this fear is for a reason, because it is a little bit risky. And exactly because it is risky, you need to think about, is it right for you? Do you have a good enough reason? And the other thing that you need to think about is where is the best platform and what is the best way to show yourself. What is going to be the best visibility for you? If you want to be on TV, there's nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong with this. But which show? What kind of show? If you want to be on social media, which social media? Because you have LinkedIn, that is professional social media, and people there are going for one reason, and then you have Instagram, which is entertainment social media, and people there go for a whole different reason, right? And this is basic. This is at least the base. Where are the people that you want to be seen by? So this is the baseline. But then the other thing that you must think about is like, you have a great message and that's good, but how can you present this message for them so that it can truly be helpful? Okay, so this is about visibility. This is my perspective. I think that visibility is a great thing and you shouldn't be scared. I mean, yes, there are dangers, yes, there is risk, but you shouldn't be paranoid about it, right? You should get over it, but at the same time, you should think about certain measures to take. But also, if you have a really good message and if you have a really good reasoning, you should go and be more visible in the right ways. And there's something more to think about, because in the past, visibility and popularity was about specific groups of people in specific spheres of business or of work. Let's say in the show business or in some other very specific spheres, that they would be on TV, they would be on the official, like the standard, the traditional medias, and there is a reason why they are on these medias, because of what they do. Basically, if somebody is in the show business, if they are a singer, they will be on the stage, they will be traveling around, and yes, naturally they will be popular, right? Because they will have to sell their music, right? They will need to spread their music. That's their art. And those people would usually be trained, and they would also, their popularity will go with resources if they need some more serious protection. And also because it's those people within those particular professions, and they're the ones that are seen, there was like a focus in particular on them, right? But right now the popularity is available for everybody. So if everybody is popular, then nobody is popular. Like technically, if you're just going to be online, it's not necessarily that you're going to be seen. Because what is important now is who wants to watch you and why would people want to see and to pay attention specifically to you. So there is a little creativity that is required, a little more like a little different approach than before. because before it would, let's say, happen naturally for the people that are in certain professions, let's say in the show business, in sports, etc. But right now, if you decide I want to go on YouTube, I want to go on social media, I want to somehow be on TV, you need to think about, okay, but what is it that I want to spread, or that I want to put out there as a message that is going to be different than everybody else's message. So targeting the right people is still valid. Yes, you need to be targeting the right people, but also you need to think about your uniqueness. So here's the place that your unique essence, your core identity, will be a key, because you need to show either a unique perspective or unique message. So there is a little more creativity that you need to put into being seen and becoming more visible. So this is my perspective. This is what I can say in detail. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know in the comments. You can also subscribe for my channel. You can like and share this video. And I'm going to put a link down there for my website so that you can see a little more information about who I am and what I'm doing. Thank you very much and have a great day.